Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Thank you for joining me here on A Journey in Light. My name is Joy. Hello. So today's Pick a Card Love Tarot reading, we are going over their honest thoughts about you, your person's thoughts about you. I am reading this from a romantic perspective, but you can really watch this about anyone if you want to know what they're really thinking about you. So I have 3 piles for you guys today. Pile 1, this is the Naked Heart Tarot. I have the 9 of Pentacles from this, along with this piece of sodalite. The back of the card. Pile 1. Pile 2, we have the Tarot at the Mystical Moments. I have the Queen of Wands. I have this paired with this beautiful Ocean Jasper. For pile 2, back of the card. There you go. Pile 3, we have the Orion's Animal Tarot. We have an Ace of Wands paired with this orange selenite for pile 3. So take a deep breath and go with whichever pile you're drawn to the most. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one pile. You can watch different piles for different people. The timestamps will be in the description box below or the pinned comments. Just click on your timestamp and it'll take you right to your spot in the reading. So real quick, I just wanted to remind you guys I am available for personal readings. If you want a more personalized look instead of just a generalized look along with everybody else into your connection, you can find the information in the description box. Use the snip feed link. I do personal readings, live readings, 2 days a week, sometimes more, but typically 2 days a week. And then I can do readings based off questions and a little bit of background as well. So if my times don't fit for you, you can pick one of the pre-recorded readings. You'll get just as much information, I promise. So very similar to this, but just more of a personalized view into your connection. So again, we have piles 1, pile 2, pile 3. I will leave these up for a moment. If you need more time to decide, feel free to pause the screen, and then I will see you at your pile. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely friends. For pile 1, you picked this beautiful piece of sodalite, as well as this 9 of Pentacles with the Naked Heart Tarot. We are going over their honest thoughts about you. What are they thinking about you? I'm probably going to also look into feelings, things of that nature, and just kind of seeing where this reading takes us. But our main focus is to look into their honest thoughts. I will be starting with a quick energy check-in. If that's not your thing, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling this tarot. For those that you like, those of you that like the energy check-in, we'll do this now. So the point of the energy check-in is just a little tidbit, something about this should resonate for you, just to help you know you're in the right spot. Again, if you find these confusing, just scroll through and you know this is your pile. Trust that and your intuition. Kind of just cover all bases here. So, all right, energy check-in pile 1. Right. Energy check-in pile 1. We got 2 of those. Energy check-in pile 1. All right. I'm getting a lot of twofers. Be a little bit bigger energy check-in. So it could be a bunch of kind of maybe different scenarios leading into this for some of you. All right, so let's see. We have a Taurus popping up. So some of you may have a Taurus in your big 3, or your person does. I always think of Taurus being a bit of foodies. They rule the 5 senses. This card, it's an earth element. The life purpose would build something of lasting value. Tauruses are hardworking, intelligent, honest, organized, and kind. They enjoy stability and the outdoors. Negative traits, they can be a bit possessive or jealous. So that could be a theme within your connection. We have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. So there's a kind of fun little vibe with that card. Like, I like you. Do you like me? For some reason, I'm seeing, like, you know, the old I mean, I guess it depends on your age. I might be aging myself when you would see like people writing notes is like, do you like me? Check yes or no, like in a box. That also might be a joke someone's used. They're showing me that. We have sitting in a puddle of self-pity, and we have a phone here. So someone may be in a bit of self-pity, even if they cause their own issues. Someone may have a tendency towards that in this connection. It almost feels like a bit of a joke for some reason for somebody. It's like a playful, oh, poor you or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Because normally I don't read that card as having anything positive to do with it, but this feels like there's an underlining joke for somebody at least. All right, we have a 5 of Swords, so some sort of internal conflict or maybe a recent fight within the connection. And then we have a 5 of Cups. Wow, 5-5, so the number of change. 5 of Cups is about regret. So there could be something in the connection. There could have been a fight or a disconnect and someone's feeling regretful or even feeling regretful for something they said. The 5 of Swords can also just be someone within their own head overthinking. So there could be a level of feeling regretful. Maybe someone did something and now they're in that self-pity mode, but yet you're like, hey, you did this, kind of vibe. You brought this upon yourself. We have Calla Lily, rejuvenation, reawakening, and then stand stronger. So with all this kind of combination, it does feel like potentially there was a breakdown, or even it doesn't have to be a massive fight, but some sort of disconnect, but possibly coming back together. Then we have the Sickle, which is also about cutting things out, something quickly changing. And we have the Mountain, which is challenges. Super interesting. So with this energy check-in, even though there is good stuff, it does feel like there has been a friction point recently, or, that has been pivotal in this connection. So if it's super happy-go-lucky, this may not be your pile. Again, trust your intuition if you're in the right spot, but it does feel like something has been afoot here. Something has happened. Something has changed. All right. So I do actually also want to leave out this 9 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles can be self-reliant energy. It can be independent energy, single energy, but it's also an energy of understanding value, understanding worth, standing on, also being able to balance amongst other things. I'm thinking about this flamingo here. I love flamingos, but we're just going to leave this one right here. So again, if any of this fits for you or it rings true or something about it is like, yes, let's jump into how this person is honestly thinking about you. So what are their honest thoughts for pile 1? I love this deck. It just doesn't shuffle very well. No judging. Okay, pile 1. What are their honest thoughts? What is this person's honest thoughts? I lose my chair. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. We have the Mother Earth, which is the Empress. I'm going to give a nod to Libra and Taurus here with the Empress energy. 7 of Pentacles. I mean, just starting off the bat, if you're wondering what this person does think of you, they do think highly of you. We have 2 cards of immense value here. Someone wanting to invest time, seeing the worth in patience, the worth in investing time. The Empress card is someone that, sees you as extremely attractive. They may have put you a bit on a pedestal here. There's no shortage of value. Also a lot of earth energy. So this person also could see you as very grounded, very solid and true, very loyal. We have the Heart of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay. I was trying to also got stuck on spirit and heart in this. So King and Queen. Okay. So this is associated with Libra. This is associated with Taurus, by the way. But the Heart of Swords, the Queen of Swords, she does have a tendency to cut things. She can have the tendency to cut things out of their life really quickly, like setting a boundary. So if you've recently set a boundary, we did have the Sickle over here, which is, slicing things right off again. Very, very Queen of Swords energy. That's not going to be the case for everybody, but this is also like seeing the truth, looking for the truth, being fair, but also no nonsense. So this person can see you. Again, not only do you hold a lot of value in this person's mind, how they think about you, but they also recognize that it's like you take no BS, right? You're like, nope, this is nonsense. Out. Peace out. So some of you, this may have been something was amiss and you were like, no second chances, boy, bye kind of thing, you know, that kind of vibe. All right, let's see. Let's clarify all these real quick and get some more information. We have the Page of Pentacles, a lot of earth energy here, especially with that Taurus coming up. Wow, we have my I love you card. So Ace of Cups, which is a new emotional beginning. I think this person, yeah, they have a lot of deep feelings for you, but there is a sense of, I don't know how in depth this person knows you. So some of you, this may be a newer connection. And then again, maybe they just acted a fool a little bit and you're like, no. Or you have mentioned that's not something you take lightly. But the way this is coming in, it's almost like the way you admire someone when you don't, like, it's like you're only seeing the good sides of them. I hope I'm making sense. It's like when you have a crush on somebody and you don't know all about them yet, but you're like enamored, but yet you don't know the depth of this person yet. So this kind of feels like that's how this person sees you. So I don't know how much you've let this person in on things, or if this is a newer connection, or some of you may feel like this person hasn't ever fully seen your depth, is how this is kind of coming in. Okay. Not this person is shallow. It just doesn't feel like it's like they want to know more, but it's a very idolization kind of vibe coming in. Immense attraction, though. I do need to point that out. I wouldn't be surprised if we had one of our massive wand cards come up, but then we have that Five of Swords again. You know, that fight that no one wins, or that internal thinking. This coming up with, you know, their honest thoughts. They are thinking a lot about this. They're thinking a lot about what they've done or what they can do. How can they invest time in this? How can they make this grow? I think you're invading their thoughts a lot. And then we have the Sky Father, which is Aries energy. This is the Emperor. So we have the Empress and the Emperor here. So these are divine counterparts, but this goes back to my pedestal kind of vibe where, you know, the Emperor is sitting lower than the Empress. And the overall energy is, we have, this is in this deck, it's called the Universe. This is the World card. There could be a bee connection for some of you, or a work connection. They could worker bees. But this is a sense of this person feels completed around you, but this person also feels like you don't need them. It's kind of like this Nine of Pentacles. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're very much have built your whole life yourself. You're a hard worker. Again, some of you guys may know this person from work. Pentacle energy can be associated with our work and money and things like that. So there's a vibe of like, why would they like me? They don't need me. Again, this person has, it's whatever this is, whatever has happened, sorry. Getting over still a little bit of a cold. Whatever has happened here, this person, even if you don't realize it, this person, again, thinks very highly of you. So there's a level of self-sabotage going on this person's side. Like, maybe I'm not good enough, or they ruin things because they're afraid you're going to see the true them. But again, I don't know if they see the true you just yet. But there's a lot of deep emotions. There's a lot of attraction. I know I didn't get the wand cards that I was kind of hoping for. There is a sense of, again, them not feeling like they're good enough. There also could be like a financial imbalance for some of you. Like you may be of higher stature, like in the things that you do, your career or something like that. Not something to be ashamed of or anything, you know, but again, that's just here. What's under here? We have the Movement of Cups. So we have a Knight of Cups. So this is like wanting to come in, wanting to be romantic, wanting to date, wanting to sweep you off your feet. But it's like, can I? There's also some of you guys that may have, if this person has a tendency to lean towards the side of having an ego or coming off like kind of like rudely confident. Does that make sense? You know, when someone like has like bravado, but it's like, you know, kind of thing, like that might have also been where you cut this person off, or you're like, I don't deal with people who are full of themselves. So there may be like I approached this incorrectly. I really like this person, so I was trying to put on an air of confidence, and then instead of attracting this person, I've now turned them off, you know? It's like you come across as the person that like is looking for someone to complement your life. You know, you don't need a savior. You obviously can do it on your own, but you're like, I need someone who to be an actual partner, you know? Like, yeah, be my co-pilot here. I don't need you to save me. All right, let's pull some more cards. How is this person, what are their honest thoughts? Courage. So this person sees you a bit as courageous. We have major Leo vibes, but this person also feels like they're trying to come up with the courage to either step up or reach out or to come towards you, to make some sort of offer, especially if something has gone amiss. It's like they're trying to have the courage to like mend this or fix this. This is where this pedestal thing has kind of like has a negative connotation because they don't have the confidence to do it, but I do feel like they're trying to gain the confidence. Honest thoughts. Honest thoughts. Boundaries. Yeah, I really do believe a lot of you guys, that's because it came up in this reading about the boundaries, like the no nonsense. I think this person wants to be respectful of your boundaries. So there also might be a fine line if you did kind of like put up a wall or put up a boundary with this person. It's like they don't want to disrespect your boundary, but they're trying to figure out like, can I still, you know, fix this? Can I move forward with this? Those kinds of things. All right, what else is this person thinking? Adjacent possibilities. Yeah, okay. So this is about trying to find like another way in. It's kind of like this vibe I was getting. It's like, I want to respect your boundaries, but I also don't want to give up on this connection. I want to see where this could go. It's like tiptoeing the fine line of do I leave this alone? Do I take, like if they told me to go away, you know, like, can I repair this? Is there another in? So I feel like this person is trying to figure out how to get to you in another way if they did have some sort of blunder. Some of you could be watching about someone that you're just curious if they like you, and I do feel like they do, but again, it has that same kind of repercussions of this person sees you as a lot of value, and it might make them feel like they don't have enough. We do have a woman holding a coin on the bottom of here. Again, very like Queen of Pentacle energy, that, you know, like the Empress is the queen of all the queens. So, but it's like of immense value, of immense, you know, again, this could be actual financial value for somebody, or for some of you. It's not going to be the case, but it's someone that holds you in high regard. All right, I want to look at, see if we can get some more insight to their feelings. So when it comes to pile one's person's feelings, how are they feeling? Not just thinking, but how are they feeling? Three of Cups. So this is friendship energy, this is reunion energy, this is celebration, this is going out and having fun. Sometimes can represent a third-party situation. That's not going to be for everybody, but if that's your nod to that, take it. But ultimately, so if I'm looking at their feelings, it's like they want to, if you guys aren't together, it's like, I need to at least be connected to you. I need to at least be your friends. But this is very happy, joyful, rejoice, celebration kind of energy. So their feelings do feel very full for you. And if they have to temper them a bit, it could be like, okay, well, I will settle being friends. But then we have the Lovers. Because I was like, is it just friends with this person? No, okay. Definitely not. So the Lover, this person does see you as a partner. They see you as companionship. The Lovers is the Gemini card. It's also just really basically about choices and division of choices. But, you know, typically in love readings, I do read it as like a soul level connection, someone that sees you as a soulmate or just a knowingness or just meant to be, like fated, so to speak. Okay. But yeah, deep emotional feeling. With the Lovers coming up on how they feel, this person definitely really likes you in a deep way. All right. Oop. And yeah, there's a sense of knowing. We have the High Priestess here. So sometimes the High Priestess is here when we're not supposed to know. So this person also may have a hard time figuring out fully their feelings. We do have, you know, some tarot cards. So maybe some of them are also watching readings about you, if that's their jam, or trying to get insight from somebody else that's trusted to them. So if they're not into the woo, right? But they could be trying to get information from a trusted individual on this connection, on what they should do, those things like that. Or if you guys do have any mutuals, like mutual friends, I wouldn't be surprised if this person's trying to figure you out in that regard. We also have the Chariot, Cancer energy. But this person, that they're in this indecisive kind of mode. So the Chariot is about forward momentum. This exact card is very much being like, do I go this way? Do I go this way? Do I leave this alone? Do we stay friends? Do I pursue this? Where do I go? That's kind of how this person feels. All right. I'm going to see, what does this person want to say? Pick all these cards up and leave this one down. Can we get insight to what this person wants to say? And then we'll do song and actual message cards, but not ready to go there yet. I'm going to dive a little deeper into this pile one. So what does this person want to say? What do they want to say to pile one? Come on, cards. Two of Wands. Ten of Cups. Wow. And the Magician. And then we have that Five of Pentacles. Oh, we have another five. So this is, you know, this abandonment issue, feeling left out in the cold, a feeling of lack. So what they want to say, I do feel like this person wants to spill the beans, especially if they've lost this. They don't want to lose this. This is, the Two of Wands is planning for your future, trying to plan out your next steps. It can be about travel. Some of you guys may be at a distance, but you know, especially with this crystal ball in this picture, it makes me feel like this person wants you to know that they can see a future with you. We have the Ten of Cups. That's deep emotional fulfillment. That's the happy life, happy family, all that jam, or all that jazz kind of a vibe here. It's deep emotional fulfillment. So this person feels like what they want to express to you is that I can see a future with you. I can see something developing. I can see us having it all if we choose to manifest this, if we choose to create that with this Magician. It's like, but also like, even though this person might not know you on a super deep level, they do feel like they do see you. We have this big all-seeing eye here. Like I do see you, and I see more, and I want to see where this could go. This is also like someone that can see this having a longevity. Again, in their feelings, we have the Lovers. You know, this person feels like there is a sense of destiny to this, that they do feel connected to you, even if they don't fully understand it. But I don't think that they want to be left out. They don't want this to end. They want to continue this connection for sure. All right. Let's get some song cards. So if you're new here with the songs, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. So if you want to look at the lyrics, just pick one of the songs is what I at least suggest, and look at the lyrics after you're done. You can screenshot them once I lay them all out. So for song cards for pile one, we have Style by Taylor Swift. We have Fractions by Cray. We have Dig by Incubus. Woo. We have Sky Full of Stars by Coldplay. Fade Into You by Mazzy Star, and Another Life, Motionless in White. So if you want to screenshot, hold on, let me get them together. If you want to screenshot, zoom in, screenshot that, and pick one of the songs, look at the lyrics, whatever you feel drawn to, there'll be a message for you within the lyrics. I do love when you guys actually do that and you let me know like how powerful it really sometimes people are really surprised. They're like, oh wow, you know, especially if it's a song they have no idea what the song is, but they follow their intuition. It's pretty cool. All right, let's get some message cards. So, message cards, pile 1. What does this person want to say? Oh, okay. I don't understand why things are like they are. I feel unworthy of your love. And just like this reading, this is a general reading, so you have to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You might have to do that with these too. Not all of them are going to fit every situation, and that's fine. I'm so confused why it's like this now. It's interesting. I don't understand why things are like this. I'm confused why it's like this. I feel unworthy of your love. This could be this very much that 5 of Swords energy that's popped up twice, where this person's very stuck in their head about this. I wish I could turn back time. My soul longs for every part of you. You remind me of who I truly am. I regret how I treated you. We'll be together again. Let me do one more row of these. Let's see what else this person wants to say. You make my soul happy. See, again, this person feels very connected on a very deep level, even though they might not know this version of you. I hope that makes sense to some of you to the full degree, but it's like, I just know you and I don't know why. I just feel really connected. You loved me when I was unlovable. I'm trying to grow spiritually to meet you where you are, and I wasn't ready to connect, and I'm so sorry. All right. So those are your message cards, pile 1. I'm going to pull some guidance cards for right now. Forgot to pull some decks for that, so we're just going to use some decks that are around. We're going to fly by the seat of our pants. So for guidance, and then I'll do confirmations. We'll pull attributes and letters and possibly channel some names. What's some guidance? What guidance do we have for pile 1? Foxglove, confidence. Be what you want to see. So continue to own your confidence. If you did put in a boundary, you do have to hold that. Don't settle for less than what you deserve and what you want. Allow this person to meet you there. But have confidence in who you are. If you feel like this person's put you on a pedestal, but you're like, I don't belong here, it's time to be the leading star of your own life, okay? Like, own that. Like, this person sees you, like, they have you, like, you are just as amazing. It's just, it's going to take you being able to see that. And part of this person's lesson in your life might be for you to see just that and accept it, and accept that you're deserving, accept that you're worthy, accept all these things about yourself, and have the confidence to do that. Okay, geranium, virility. Shake it up a little. You've got this. So yeah, if you feel like you've been a little stagnant about things, or stagnant about this, or unsure, you know, shake it up a little bit. Have confidence to really, like, again, stand in your truth, speak your truth, continue to go that way. All right, and then we have Lenten Rose, protection. Conserve what you have, save a little. So you don't have to overgive to this connection. You don't have to overgive to this person. Again, set your boundaries, hold them with confidence. But this shake it up a little, like, this feels like sidebar to this. Like, if you feel stagnant in your life, there might be something you need to shake up a little bit. If this person sees you in a way that you wish you could be, maybe it's time to be like, okay, there's a reason that, you know, again, the universe is trying to show you something here. This is a deeper level thing, so if it's not your jam, let this message go, but I feel compelled to say this. So sometimes, or a lot of times, the reflections around us are a reflection of something we need to understand or learn about ourselves. And if this person has put you on a pedestal and you're like, I don't know, dude, it's time for you to see yourself clearly. It's time for you to shake up. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to be the best version of yourself, the truest version of yourself, the self you deserve to be for yourself. You know, and maybe, you know, part of this person's mission was for you to see just that and go, damn, maybe I am this great. Maybe I should start seeing myself this way. And then I can accept that someone else does see that. All right. Okay. Let's move on to some confirmations. If anyone needs extra confirmation, sometimes people just like to use this as fun. If you know this was your pile and your person stuff doesn't come up, your guides also may be wanting you to trust your intuition. So if you're like, no, this is my pile, and you're here for fun, you might not find your confirmation. So just to let you know, don't let this discount you from that. I guess my point is, please trust your intuition. And if you have a hard time deciding between intuition and ego, intuition is a calm knowing. Ego is usually more frantic and chaotic energy. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, let's see. These are possible confirmations for you guys. So we have a Mars associated. So there could be a lot of sexual energy, a sexual attraction in this. If you guys do have a physical relationship with this person, it would be very intense. Also, this also could be the same for the fighting, or, you know, when you guys butt heads, it could be a little explosive. Mars traditionally rules Aries and Scorpio, so there could be that association as well. All right, so we have the 6th house, which is Virgo. We have Leo, which is 5th house. We have 9th house energy, which is Sagittarius. 1st house energy, Aries. 4th house energy, Cancer. 4th house energy, Cancer. The number 44 may be important for synchronicities. Now the numbers attached to the months correlation, we have January, September, April, May, and June could be important months for some of you. Okay, let's see. We have life of the party, bold, and well-rounded for attributes for this person. Get some more. So we have Sagittarius. We have travel, so there could be distance for some of you. Somebody could travel for work. Then we have shy. That's interesting. It's like this person might seem to be the life of the party, but one-on-one they could be shy. All right, I got a couple more. We have Virgo energy. Australia or New Zealand could be a connection. Southeast Asia. We have loner, and then we have F-boy repellent. I feel like when this comes up, it always means something to somebody and it makes them laugh. So take that if it fits for confirmation. All right, and let's get some letters. I don't know if we're going to channel names. I haven't been given a lot of names lately, so I'm not sure why, but I just go with the flow. So let's see. There, my guides are pointing out Calla Lily though, so someone's main name might be Lily, or there's a connection to Calla Lilies. Okay, so we have S-E-G-U-B-P-E-A-M and A. Could be a sea connection. Someone could really like the ocean or the water. I'm hearing Meg or Peg, Greg. I don't know if someone owns like a Segway. Double letters, again, could be important. Pam, Pamela, map. So there's that distance again. The name Brimley or something like that has popped up in my head. Bessie, Bess, Eugene, Apple, Sam, Samantha, Samuel, Meg, Megan. They're giving me Apple again. Maybe Fiona could be a connection with that. I think about Fiona Apple. Mesa. Geranium. Yeah, I'm not getting too many. Like sometimes my guides just file. Basically the way it works for me, I see a lot of people that I know and it's their names that I'm being told to give, but I'm not really getting that. So if you see, and I'm sure there's lots of names I did not see. If you see it, take it. If you see their initials, your initials, anything that is a confirmation for you, please take that. I'm not going to see everything, nor am I meant to, because again, part of this is trusting your guys' intuition and what you see. So thank you guys so much for being here. As always, I look forward to seeing you guys in a future reading. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this content. I'd love to have you subscribe part of the channel. If you're interested in a personal reading instead of just a general view, you can find the information in the description box. And I guess that's about it, guys. So thank you guys so much, Pile 1, and I will see you in a future reading. Bye. Hello, 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 my lovely friends for Pile 2. We are going over their honest thoughts about you. What are they thinking about you? What's on their mind about you? What are they thinking and possibly not telling you? We're going to dive into that. We'll also look into some feelings and some other aspects. I'm going to start with a quick energy check-in just to help you know if you're in the right spot. If that's not your thing, you know that this is your pile, just feel free to scroll through to when you see me start pulling the tarot. For everyone else who enjoys energy check-ins, let's do that now. The point of this is for something, at least one part, if not all of it, to resonate for you to be like, okay, yeah, this is my pile. So let's see, energy check-in, pile 2, energy check-in, pile 2. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everything's going to fit for everyone. If you're interested in a personal look into your situation, you can find my information for personal readings in the description box below. All right, let's see. What's that from energy check-in? I think. Now I'm second guessing myself. I thought I had more cards. Okay. Anyways, here we go. We have Leo. So Leo energy showing up, fire energy. Leo is associated with the sun. Life purpose is develop your creativity to teach courage. So Leos are charismatic, generous, brave, spirited, honest, and assertive. They enjoy attention and creative hobbies and complimenting others. So there could be, if you're not a Leo, your person's not a Leo and they're big 3 or somewhere in there, this could be like the attributes could be similar for you or them. The negative traits are arrogant, jealous, and possessive. So this is the number 16. So with Leo energy, I always think of also Leos being very creative performers. So there could be some people that work in theater or on stage or some sort of performer, music, that kind of thing. We have the stork here, the number 17. So we have 16, 17. The stork can be about new beginnings, changing, pregnancy, things of that nature, something new, some sort of new beginning. We have the Ace of Swords, so this is a new beginning in communication. Some of you, this could be a newer connection. This could have a recent uptick in communication for some of you, a new way of thinking, a new way of being about this connection. We have cyclamen, I probably said that wrong, this flower. Resignation, say goodbye to what is no longer needed. So there could be some aspect in this connection of letting go of things that no longer serve you. Here, maybe some of you have turned a new leaf. This is, you know, a new vibe for you, or maybe even turned a new leaf within this connection and letting go of the past and things again that don't serve you. And then we have resurrection. This ain't dead. So again, that kind of letting go and then new beginning vibe coming up, very that death and rebirth cycle, which is very Scorpio-esque as well. And then we have hammer, sabotage and rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So there could have been a downfall that you guys are rebuilding back into, persistent, working on it. There could have been self-sabotage going on. I'm actually going to pull, my guides are showing me a deck in my head. Hold on one second. Thanks for bearing with me. I didn't plan on using this deck, but they are flashing some cards from this deck, so we are going to pull one. So let's see what needed to come out from this deck. It's always interesting when that happens. All right. Whoa, okay. Wow. So 3 came out. A tall tale. We have Pinocchio here, so there could have been some lying or some fibbing or the needing to know the truth. We have Call of the Muse. Again, very creative. We have a dancer here, the number 31. And then Willing Release. This is interesting. It's all kind of like artistic and muse and release and catch and release, and possibly, you know, someone not telling the truth about something. Maybe that causes self-sabotage. Very interesting energy. Hopefully that resonates for you guys, at least in some aspect. But those extra cards wanted to come out. I really feel like this dancer one was really important for somebody. So if you're a dancer, I feel like you need that nod, or something to do with like birds. It's like a beautiful dancing bird. All right, and then we have these dandelion, Make-A-Wish, we have butterfly. And Pinocchio could just have some vibes. Maybe there's a joke around that as well. So, all right, with that said, and also you guys picked the Ocean Jasper. Sorry, I didn't really discuss that. And we are going to jump into this. So we have the Queen of Wands. This is very fiery energy. So with you being drawn to this pile, and we're looking at someone's thoughts about you, this person definitely sees you as beautiful, charismatic, very that Leo energy, very much like the sun. The wands are the fire signs. So Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, expansion. But this person would see you as confident and beautiful and charismatic. So that's something they do think about. So put that guy right actually up here. All right, and let's jump into this. So pile 2. Pile 2. What are their honest thoughts about pile 2? What's this person's honest thoughts? This is the Tarot of the Mystical Moments. This was donated by Holly over at Crystal Rose Tarot. If you haven't seen her channel, she's amazing. She's a dear friend of mine. And it's who I get my personal readings from. Okay, if I get them. We have an 8 of Pentacles, so there could be a work relation with some of you. Again, this artistic kind of vibe coming up in this 8 of Pentacles. This person could see you as very hardworking, very dedicated. Like when you're focused on something, you're focused on it. There's an adoration coming in around like your ability to see things in a creative and artistic way. We have the Knight of Cups. So this person definitely has a lot of romantic feelings towards you. They could feel like you're quite, you know, very well playing their heart, strumming their heartstrings. They have you on their mind for sure. There's too many. I'm gonna just put them back in. If they want to come out, they'll come out. Feel the need to shuffle again. This deck is very slippery today. I love this deck. It's beautiful imagery. All right, let's see. We have an 8 of Swords. So someone has some limiting beliefs, or they believe that you have a limiting belief around what's possible for you in relationships. There could be some sort of situation here that's keeping you guys from being able to be free to do whatever you need to do. Or it might feel like the odds are against us kind of coming in. And this is what your person is thinking. They could be like, well, because of XYZ, like if you guys work to say you guys work together, like, could we make this work? You know, also, some of you guys may like work out at the same gym. I don't know. I just heard someone saying like I don't want to like date somebody, you know, in this other thing that I do. I don't know if that makes sense for somebody. All right, but there's some sort of limiting belief. We'll clarify that in a moment. All right, we have a 6 of Pentacles. So this person sees you as extremely generous. You're very giving of your time, of your energy, but also you do, even though you're giving, I feel like there has been a recent rebalance in your situation, or boundary put in place where you're like, okay, if I'm going to give, I need that back. Like those kinds of, like, it's an even give and take kind of connection, or that maybe that's what's shifting here for some of you guys, that like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not over giving to this. So either, you know, you meet me here or I'm out kind of thing. Maybe that's what that limiting belief is. Maybe you kind of turned your back on this a little bit. But let's see, we have a 10 of Wands. So there's a responsibility. This is also another kind of work vibe card, having a lot of responsibility, a lot of weighing on your back. So I feel like that you're on this person's mind a lot, and it does weigh on them with that 10 of Wands energy. There's a Queen of Pentacles. So not only do they see your vivaciousness, they see your worth, they see your value. And they're very drawn to that. Like, I think you guys hold yourself in a high esteem. I don't think you put up with what you shouldn't, or you recently have had that shift, that confidence shift, or like, whoa, 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 I know what I bring to the table kind of vibe. And maybe that's always been the case. You know, some of you guys could have been like that from the get-go. Maybe that's from other hard life lessons, right? We have the moon showing up. So it's interesting. So the Eight of Swords is limiting beliefs. It's being stuck in our own mind, but there isn't really like something holding you back. So traditionally, we'll see the Eight of Swords with a woman that's kind of bound and then has swords all around her, but she's not really bound. Like, she could get out of it if she wanted to. So it's that energy of being stuck in your own mind, or stuck by your own, you know, limiting beliefs around what is possible. And we have this clarified by the moon. This is Pisces energy. But the moon represents our fears, of being seen. So there could be some sort of situation where there's a feeling where I'm afraid to be seen, or we're not free to be seen. Not sure how that fits for everybody. Take it for how it fits, and if it doesn't, let it go. But it does feel like there could be a situation here that you're not free to step out, to be seen. You kind of have to, it's like keeping things hidden, or needing to keep things hidden. Maybe this person's keeping their feelings for you hidden. We have a Five of Cups, so this is regretful energy. And the Ace of Cups wanted to come out with it at the same time, so wow. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands. If you happen to be on a twin flame journey, that's the 1111 card. But this card is about foundations. It's about celebrations. It can be about weddings, things like that. We have the King of Pentacles here as well. All right, so interesting though, you know, we talked about this even give and take, or possibly a recent boundary around that. And we have a Five of Cups. So this person is feeling really regretful about something. And the card that came out, the corresponding card, was the Ace of Cups. So this is my I love you card. This is a new beginning in love. This is deep emotional fulfillment, or start, or having so much emotion that it runs over, your cup runneth over. So with this coming out with this regretful energy, there could be like, I'm sorry I didn't give you what you needed. I'm sorry I didn't match you. I'm sorry that I didn't give you what you deserved. That's kind of what's coming in for this with this person. I need a sip of my drink real quick. Some peppermint mocha coffee. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Maybe someone drinks that, and that's why I was guided to mention what I'm drinking. So what else is this person thinking before I pull some more cards? I definitely think that this person, again, even if you don't realize it, you're very much have their hearts in your hands. But I'm super curious about this Eight of Swords. Again, I have a feeling it looks a little different for everybody. Some of you, it's just, again, limiting beliefs. Some of you guys, it could be distance or just some sort of situation. Maybe some of you guys have some sort of third party, but I feel like it's work related, or being seen, or possibly like a different, for whatever reason, this is coming up, economic background. That's majorly a one-off, but it does feel true for somebody. I mean, in my day-to-day life, I don't see where that matters, but I get that I have viewers all over the world, and sometimes that kind of stuff matters more than it makes sense for me. This person sees you as very abundant, very fertile also. I wouldn't be surprised if this person wanted to start a family with you. I'm being very drawn into the bunnies that multiply down here, but they are represent abundance. And we have this, again, Queen of Pentacles, which is about, you know, someone's value, someone's worth. Like you're a high worth person to them, and it runs deep in their heart. If if you're in a newer relationship or it's resurrecting, this person does want to take you out. Like that Knight of Cups energy is romantic. It's dates. It's let's go do something. It's the knight in shining armor night. But it is clarified by this immense card of value and this person seeing your value. I'm actually going to get a clarifier for this real quick. This little Eight of Swords, even though, I mean, I pretty much feel like I got it. It's a limiting belief around being seen or the truth being known. We did have that tall tale, so someone may feel like they have to keep a secret here. Let's see if we can get any more information. What's this Eight of Swords and the Moon about? Seven of Pentacles. So this is being able to plant a seed, invest time. It's also about patience and waiting. So there might be like the limiting belief is like it could be around timing. Like the time isn't just right. Like I have to wait. We have to overcome so much. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck here. A lot of beauty, again, fertility. Like, I don't normally talk about pregnancy stuff in my readings, but that keeps coming up, so that might be also the case for someone. We have like planting the seeds, the bunny, the Empress, and literally in this one we do have a baby in a womb. So, again, one off. Don't want to freak anybody out. But yeah, so this person just feels like, you know, you're very, very heavy on their mind. You're heavy on their heart. There's a wishing of doing things a little differently. All right. I want to get a little more insight into their current feelings towards you. I'd be curious if the Ace of Cups comes up again, but let's see. Using a different deck. So can we get insight to how this person's feeling? How's this person feeling? Queen of Wands again, very drawn to you, very passionate about you. We have the Four of Wands again. This person could feel like you ground them. There's stability here in this. There's also celebration. This person feels like elated when they think about you. Their feelings for you are passionate and real, and you know, we have two wand cards that come up, so there's a lot of passion and desire here, a lot of creativity too. And then we have that Knight of Cups. Shoot. We have all these repeating cards. This person definitely has a lot of romantic feelings towards you. They want to come towards you. There could be something that is a little, again, risky about this, about coming towards you, because we have, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I love this Knight of Cups. Like we have, you know, all this yay love, and then there's a shark right below the surface. So there is something like lurking that could be potentially a danger, or it feels dangerous about following their heart. All right, I'm going to see what would this person want to say if they could. I will be pulling message cards, but I kind of want to pull some from the tarot. Another Seven of Pentacles, but they kind of came out in reverse. Well, I want to pull a couple more to go around with this. Interesting. All right, 3 of these cards, even though this did come out in the reverse, and I am getting a very distinct message here. This is a card about waiting and patience, a card about waiting and patience, a card about waiting and patience. We have the Lovers here, Gemini energy. So I feel like this person is like, I don't want to wait for this connection. I don't want to wait for this to start, but I'm a little tied up at this moment. I can't quite get to you. I do feel like you are I do want to make a choice towards you. I do feel like you're a partner. The Lovers is about choices. It's one of my soul level connection cards in my love readings. So this person sees you as a like divine partnership, but it's like, there's this vibe of like, I'll wait for you. I'm willing to wait for my ships to come in, like for this treasure to come in, for everything I've ever wanted to come to me. So yeah, that's pretty much that. All right, I'm going to move into our song cards and then our message cards. So if you're familiar with this section, ignore my spiel, or you might be able to say along with me. I feel like I say the same thing every time. If you know the song's cool, if you don't and you feel so compelled, look up the lyrics. At least there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. You can pick one song, you can do all of them, you can make a playlist, you can listen to them however you want to do it, or you can ignore it. That's up to you. We have Butterfly Moon by Kim D. Songwriter. I haven't heard that one. Now or Never by Halsey. We have Make Me Whole by Emile Leroux, or Leroux. The best at my French pronunciations. We have Purple Rain by Prince. We have You and Me by The Hunna. I love that one. That's a me edition. And we have Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. This is kind of like about that waiting. A very interesting song combination. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, pick one of them, go, you know, ask your intuition what song is for me, look up the lyrics and see what the person wants to say. All right, let's move into some different message cards. Let's see which ones I want to use. I'll use these guys in a while. All right. I do not think this one is in print anymore, but Liv Tarot makes a lot of message cards, so let's see. Light. I'm ready to let my guard down with you. Shadow aspect. I should have been more honest about my feelings. Maybe that's what that Pinocchio is about. Someone wasn't fully honest with how they felt. I'm a better person because of you. My childhood was difficult and still affects me. I keep track of you online. So if you aren't in contact with this person, they may be keeping an eye on you and what you're doing. I regret my actions towards you. And just like with the rest of these general readings, some of these might not fit for everybody, and that's okay. So if one feels off for you, just let it go. I need more time to figure this out. Now, we did have that timing thing, like a waiting, you know, please be patient kind of vibe. I don't want to wait, but I have to wait kind of vibe. I know it's hard, but please be patient with me, which is what I was just saying. Thank you, cards. I'm living the consequences of my choices. I contradict myself and give you mixed messages. I'm secretly heartbroken. I'm mad at myself for behaving this way. I found silence in the safety between us. Gosh, there's a lot of shadow aspects here. So this person may link into their shadow more. There may be some healing or some shadow work that needs to be done. I'm keeping secrets from you. You know, that's that fear of being seen. That's that hiding something energy. Then we have no one loves me like you do, and you're so beautiful to me. So those are our message cards. Let's get some advice. Let's see, what are some advice? Some advice. It's a whole lot of advice. Communication. Listen and speak with greater care. So when you do talk to this person, when you do get a chance, you know, make sure that you listen, but, you know, listen with understanding. Don't listen to talk, but also speak your truth. We have the moth orchid, that might be important for somebody, but communication is really key here, and being very true to what you need, and the honesty. If you've held back in this, if you've also kept secrets, I feel like it needs to be spilled. Peony. Health. Focus on the parts to make the whole. It's like all the pieces that you need in order to have a successful relationship. Make sure like you're staying balanced in all of those things. And sweet asylum. Clarity. Bright paths of understanding will open. So it feels like there's a message that things will open. Clarity is coming. Just make sure that you hold your truth, and again, don't get fixated on any one point. It's all the different things that make this like collaborative energy. Sorry for the glare. I can never help it with this light, even though I have 2 filters on it, it still glares. Okay, I'm going to move into confirmations for those that enjoy that part of this. Let's see. So those that need extra confirmation, can we please provide that to them? Okay, so we have 4th house energy, which is Cancer energy. 5th house energy is Leo. 2nd house energy is Taurus. Another Leo, 5th house, 5-5. Not Leo over there. We have 3rd house energy, Gemini. We have another Leo. Like Leo is all over this. Okay, and then we have Jupiter, which is about luck. That's Jupiter, right? Yeah, okay. Jupiter also rules Sagittarius. Expansion, growth, learning. I kind of put this dice in here to kind of look at the connection between the 2 of you guys. And with Jupiter being the connecting force, there's something about expansion and growth and learning, but also something blessed and lucky about this connection. Even if it doesn't feel like it sometimes, like the growth that you get from this person is meant to advance you into guru status. My friend refers to Jupiter as the guru of the zodiac or the planets, and I love that. Okay, let's see. We have readers, so someone could be a reader, someone could be a tarot reader, someone could be just an avid reader, really good at reading people. We have short, so there could be a height difference between the 2 of you guys. Someone could be of shorter stature. This could be you or them, by the way. We have quiet, so reader, quiet. I feel like someone is really good at observing a situation, kind of taking it all in. Okay, let's see what else we get. All right, we have parrot, so there could be some gossip or something repeating going on in this connection. We have baby feet, so maybe some of you have kids with, maybe you just have kids separately, you have kids with this person. We have these also baby steps here. We have Scorpio energy, Gemini energy. We have the letter F. I'll be pulling more letters in a minute. Didn't realize that was in this bag. Let's see, pile 2's confirmations. Watches social media, which already came up. We have funny. Oh my goodness. Tall. All right, we have short and tall. So some of you guys, this person could be really tall, you're really short. Some of you guys could be tall or short. A lot of people watch these. We have India, could be a connection, and scar. Someone could have a significant scar. All right, and let's get some letters. So we have F so far. I don't know if I'm going to channel any names. I haven't really been channeling too many names during these lately. I'm just going with it. I go with whatever my guides give me. So, all right. Whoa. All right. We have a lot of letters. So we have F, M, N, C, D, B, O, B, Bob, Robert, Bobby, E, Bo, J, Joe, job. Again, there could be that job connection. And T, Joseph, Josephine, Joey, Jacob, Jake, hearing Dylan. Okay, so I'm going to channel some names. Noah, Noel, there's another one. There's a V, Victor, Victoria, Vito. Hearing Viking, so maybe someone's into Viking. Cobb, Hobnob, I don't know if someone says that. Tom, Thomas, Tabitha, Denton, Denver, hearing like Boeing, like the plane. So someone could have travel or be involved in aviation of some sort. Casta. Gosh, I haven't heard that name forever. I had a friend as a child named Casta, but I don't know if I've ever met anybody else named Casta. But my guides show me people that I knew at some point, sometimes, for names. So Casta. All right. That'd be crazy. I forgot, I haven't talked to that girl since I was a little kid. Don, Donald, Donnie, Donner, Dobie. Theo. Owen. Here in Phoenix. Phineas. JB, BJ. James. John, Jonathan. Here in John David. All right. Kellen. Colton. Connor. Ben. Finn. Odin. I know that there's names that are probably blatantly here that I'm missing, so take them if you see them. If you see your initials, their initials, anything that I missed, please honor what you see. I'm not going to channel everything. But there you guys go. Again, don't forget to like if you enjoyed this, share this reading with someone that you think would enjoy this type of reading. Don't forget to subscribe for when I do my live readings. You possibly could get some free card pulls. As always, thank you guys for being here. What else? And if you want a personal look into your exact situation, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find the information in the description box. I do live readings twice a week, typically. And then if it doesn't fit for your schedule, with my schedule, I do recorded readings based off of questions, very similar to this format. So some questions, a little bit of background. I can get you guys so much information that way as well. So, I do feel like my one-on-ones tend to be a little more of a therapy kind of session, but still very insightful. And then, yeah, I don't know. I feel like they always go that way. Oh, I need to say Bonnie. All right. All right. That's it, guys. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in a future reading. Bye, guys. Hello, 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 my lovely pile 3. You guys picked the Ace of Wands and the Orange Selenite. This is the Orion's Animal Tarot, and we are going over their honest thoughts about you. What is your person honestly thinking about you? I am reading this from a romantic perspective, but if you want to watch about anyone else, feel free to just adjust it a little bit. So I'm going to do a quick energy check-in for those that enjoy that. If that's not your jam, feel free to scroll through till you see me start pulling the tarot. But for the rest of you guys, let's do an energy check-in. So the point of this is to give at least something, and this should resonate for you in your situation to help you know if you're in the right spot, if not all of it. So let's see. Pile 3, energy check-in. Pile 3, energy check-in. A couple more. Everybody's doing well. Happy to have you here. All right. Sorry. About to drop my whole table of cards over here. That would be a big mess. Okay. Here we go. All right, we have Saturn. So, Saturn is associated with Capricorn and also co-rules Aquarius, authority and maturity. So Saturn shows you areas in life where you can be organized, methodical, and committed. The number 8. Saturn's also typically associated with the lessons or karma in life, sometimes hard stuff. So there could be something about this connection that is, there's soul contracts or lessons or karma tied up in with it. We have the first house, which is ruled by Aries. This is self and personality. The first house represents yourself, your body, and your physical experience. It shows how others see you and your approach to anything new in the world. Number 28. So we have 8 and 28 here. So there could be an Aries connection, a self-focused connection. We have house. So there could be someone that works in real estate. I think about foundations. I also think about Cancer vibes with the house because We have the number 4 here, and Cancer rules the 4th house, and which is the house of home. It kind of gives me haunted house vibes a little bit. Maybe resonant for some of you. Maybe someone's into like paranormal research or something. Some of you guys could have recently wanted to buy a house or connect with a house, or just something is centered around that. We have great big love. That's nice to see. So within this connection, there is a great big capacity for love. I feel the need to say capacity. So maybe we're still working for some of you within the potential of this. We have the Knight of Cups, so very romantic energy, dating, knight in shining armor kind of vibe. We have Red Rose, courage, be brave, be strong, and believe. We have soulmates, soul connection, you know, that Saturn connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. So definitely this is feeling like a very faded connection, very intrinsic, romantic vibe, great big love. Again, my guides keep saying the capacity for love, soulmate energy, soul level connection energy. And then we have a past in the past, don't look back. So some of you, this could be a situation that has kind of come around and around, or is from the past, or even that you may have known this person in a past life. Again, very spiritual type vibes that are coming in with the energy thus far. As I light our candle. Okay, so the opening card that you guys are drawn to is the Ace of Wands. This is a new passionate beginning. This is a lot of fire energy, a lot of attraction, good physical chemistry within a connection as well. Massive fire sign vibes coming up. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with this as well. But so if any of that is resonant for you, roses could be important, the courage. Maybe it's just because I saw Wicked, so I'm thinking Wizard of Oz and the lion that needed courage, Leo vibes. Anyways, well, let's jump into this for you guys. So let's see, what are their honest thoughts? What are they thinking about you? Types of ideas. So pile 3. What is their person's honest vibes? So back to this Ace of Wands, there'd be a lot of attraction here. So this person does think about you in a physical manner, and highly in a physical manner. We have a 4 of Swords. We have an Ace of Swords. I'm gonna wait for that message. Okay. 5 of Cups. 7 of Wands. There does feel like there is like a pause and restart and regrets, but possibly a little defensiveness going on here in this connection, but never ending. Like it's, I don't know if this is the exact creature. It might be that gets like, I don't have the book out, nor have I ever looked this up, but I don't know. I recently saw something about, I think this is it. I might have to look this up. I'm gonna have to have a nerd moment for you guys for a second. Hold on. Because I don't know the name of this thing, and I just knocked our soulmates onto the ground. We're going on an adventure, pile 3. I usually don't go off point, but I can't. So basically, if I'm right, there's like this little creature that can get suspended for eons in like suspended animation and then come back to life. So that may be really resonant for someone. They're called the tardigrades. Tardigrade are some of the hardest organisms on the planet, or hardiest. They can be found on the tops of mountains, in the bottoms of oceans, in lakes, and in stone. They're pretty much any environment on the planet, even off of it. So there could be an outer worldly vibe here. But yeah, this is very like perseverance, resistance, not giving up. It can be a bit of a defensive energy with the 7 of Wands, but this little creature, like it's standing the test of time. I think that's the point that my guides are trying to get me to discuss. So this person, when they think of you, it's like not giving up on this, you know, regardless of how many incarnations we go through, how many vibes with this, like it's going to always be there. You're always going to be there. I want to clarify all these though. Let me get into this and let's see. We have the Death. So Scorpio energy showing up. 5 of Wands. We have the 10 of Pentacles coming out with the Hierophant. So Taurus vibes. 3 of Pentacles. And the overall energy is a 10 of Wands. Pile 3. Okay. What is your person thinking? Wow, we have the Tower right under here. There's a lot of big energy in this connection. There's a lot of big energy that this person feels and thinks with you. It's almost to like a heavy degree. It's like so rooted and found, like it's almost like as if a part of you is rooted in who they are. And I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but that's just kind of how the vibes are. It's like, I mean, I don't think your person words it that way. It's a feeling of like, some of them may be like, I can't get rid of you if I tried. You know, like it might come across as a joke, but it's this vibe of so much of who you are is so much of who they are. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys had a lot of catalyzing moments where you kind of expanded. Again, Saturn being here is that, again, very serious kind of energy. There's a seriousness to this. There's a weight to this connection. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it is heavy. There's some heaviness here. Maybe the things that you guys have to work through, it feels heavy at times. But the seriousness, I hate when my guides do that. They give me words that like aren't actual English words. It's like a morphing of like a couple different words that don't make sense. I mean, it makes sense, but it's not a word, so I don't want to say it. I'm like trying to find the closest word to get, but basically it's like they're giving a combination of solidarity, foundations, like all in one. So it's just like, I feel like at the essence, you guys have the same core, if that makes sense. So kind of starting off with this 4 of Swords is kind of this restful energy. It's contemplative energy. You know, it's thinking, it's not really doing much. It is clarified by our Death card, which is the death and rebirth. Again, this cycle that you guys seem to be in. I'm going to hold these up for you guys. I know I have the glare there from our light, but if you wanted to see what those cards look like. Okay. But so it just feels like this person, you know, for some of them, they could be waiting for this to cycle back through, depending on your situation. And remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. There could be like, I don't feel the need to do anything because I know this will come back around. Like, this isn't like, it's like almost like a never-ending story kind of vibes going on here. This Ace of Swords is a new beginning in communication, new beginning in thinking. It's like an epiphany moment. It's an aha moment. Our epiphany card here was about the past, and the past don't look back. So there could be some recent realizations, or they're realizing that they have to let certain things from the past go. Like, especially if it was around fighting or friction. That 5 of Wands is competition. It's friction energy. Like realizing, having new realizations around either how they fought this, or how, if someone didn't fight for this, like how they need to be better. And that could run us into this whole 5 of Cups, regretful energy of not standing the test of time. Like the 10 of Pentacles is that long-term lifetime energy. We have the Hierophant, which can represent marriage. It's traditional beliefs. It's the spiritual advisor of the tarot. So there does feel like there's a regretful energy. If you guys aren't together, it's a regretful energy like this. If this person was ever flaky and not solid in your life, there's a regretful energy around that. Not being solid and tried and true, even though they feel like this connection is solid, tried and true. The 7 of Wands clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like no matter what has happened, like nothing's going to kill this off, so to speak. Like it's always going to come back together. It's always going to work out. It's always going to grow. It's always going to, at least this is what this person thinks. So when I translate all these feelings into, or all these thoughts into like a main storyline for how your person like honestly thinks about you. They also see you as this resilient person, this steady person, this serious person, yet there's a vivaciousness to you, but also someone that they can take seriously, that takes them seriously, that is solid, is there. Maybe at times this person could have self-sabotaged a little bit because they thought you'd always be there. You know, that kind of vibe. But we go back into like the potential, the capacity to love here. But Saturn being here, it gives it that working through all the things that you need to work through vibes. All right, I'll get some more cards. Oh, what else is this? What's on this person's mind? What are they honestly thinking? Dreams. This person, I feel like they like to daydream about you. You do show up in their dreams as well. This gives me Pisces vibes. You're a bit like a dream to this person at times, you know. If they've had any self-love deficit, you know, they may have pushed you away at times, like too good to be true kind of vibes. Not saying that's fair at all, but all of us do stupid stuff when we're hurt, right? Again, not making excuses for that, just an understanding. We have beauty. This person sees so much beauty in you. Hold on, I need to shut my window. Like, it's blindingly coming in here. All right. This person, it's not only in beauty, it's not just skin deep with you. Like, it's every part of who you are. I feel like some of you guys are haunting them in their dreams, haunting them in their moments if you aren't like currently on a good path or together or something like that. But this person finds you extremely beautiful. There's something about your hair too that they think about, like if it's like running their hands through your hair, or maybe some of you guys might do hair. Maybe that's why that's coming up. Okay, let's see. Pile 3. What is this person thinking? What are their honest thoughts? Blossoming abundance. I do feel like there's like a need for renewal here. I'm going to go back to this death card. That's that death and rebirth. You know, like I'm willing to wait this out if it needs to come back around, or I know it'll come back around. There's like a sense of fate or faith around the fatedness of this connection. But they definitely see you also as very abundant, very like special. I just heard like there's a beauty in your wildness. I don't know if that's resonant for someone. Like I have a feeling like a lot of the people in this group aren't cookie cutter. You know, you guys are your very own unique souls and spirits and vibe, and there's something like uniquely beautiful and abundant about that energy that this person sees. Very much like you're unlike anyone I've ever known. Envy. Wow. So this person could be a bit envious of you at times. They could be envy of the people in your life. They could have a tendency towards jealousy. But envy is about wanting what someone else has. So also if you're the type of person who has worked through a lot of your stuff, you've come through some hard times and come out on the other side. If they haven't been willing to do that work, there's a part of them that feels envious of where you are. What is this person thinking? What are their honest thoughts? Sacred reverence. You have like the key to somebody's heart here. It kind of goes a little both ways. It's like you're the key to unlock them, but also at times they feel like you're the key to their undoing. But maybe they need to be undone, you know? Especially if this person has been stubborn around seeing their own flaws and their own faults and things. I feel like you need to like catalyze them to be undone. That's not what this card fully means. I'm reading this intuitively. If you do know this deck, you'll be like, what is she talking about? But sacred reverence. There's also a sacredness to this connection, a purity to who you are. I think at times this person feels like they will never quite be at your level. There is an envious of who you are. I don't think they've ever mentioned that, so that's why this has come through as almost a hidden honest truth. And smoke and mirrors. At times this person, like they wonder if you are really this good or this evolved or is it all smoke and mirrors? Is this all act? Is this fake at times? But I think that's coming through, like it's like how they rationalize who you are versus how they are at this point. And this isn't all of them, but this is coming really big, that if they are at such a different growth placement than you are, there is this sense of like, there's no way they could be that evolved, right? There's like a disbelief in how you are, the way you are, how you are, the way you treat people and the way you think and all that stuff. Because this person doesn't feel like they're there just yet. But boy, do they wish, right? There's endless possibilities here. So I think at times they see the potential for this, the potential for this growth, the potential for this connection. But I feel like this person really needs to do the work. Okay. Let's see. Let's look into this person's feelings at this time. Pile 3. How is this person feeling? The Lovers. This person feels very connected. The Lovers is Gemini energy. It's also about choices. But this is a soul level connection card for me. And with that already coming up with soulmates here. Yeah, they have big feelings. There's a lot of big feelings here. The 8 of Pentacles. But I feel like those feelings will involve them working. Maybe you guys have set that boundary. Maybe you've told them like, you need to put in the work. Or maybe you've held up like a mirror to them. I just realized that we had like in the beauty card, we have the mirror here and the mirror here. So maybe you have held up a mirror for them. Maybe some of them try to avoid that with this smoke and mirrors, not wanting to see where they needed to go, not wanting to see their own reflection. But yet recognizing that they have a lot of work to do here. But this is also energy of investing in something and putting in the work. Like, be very invested in their feelings. And unfortunately, a big chunk of them have like never express it. I think you've always known, but I don't know if they've fully ever said it. The 9 of Pentacles. So this person, they have very abundant feelings for you. This is self-reliant energy, so they kind of also could feel like you don't need them, especially if they don't feel like they're at your level. There's a vibe of like, maybe they're better off alone and I don't want to bring them down. Okay. Kind of want to see what they would say. Let's pull some, I will pull some message cards, but I'll pull some tarot. What would this person want to say? What do they want to say? I'm not ready to give up. That 9 of Wands energy. They find you extremely beautiful, like in awe of you. This would be like very much leading person vibes. Your confidence, your beauty, the attraction, the creativity you carry. And there comes up this like investing, like I want to put in the work. I want to invest my time. I want to see where this can go. I don't feel like this isn't where this story ends kind of vibe. Star. There's a vibe of like, don't give up hope. Remain optimistic. I am healing. I am growing. I am working there. I'm not giving up. This person also sees you, again, as a bit of a wish come true. I think they already came through in my messaging. Sorry for the cough, say. Remnants of being sick. The star is Aquarius energy. It is very healing, again. Optimism, wishing on that star, wish coming true. But I feel like with the rest of this energy, this person, if, you know, we're looking at what they want to say, like, I am working on things. I am healing. I am going to grow. I am going to do this. I'm going to finally do this. I'm going to finally work towards where you're at. Okay, so let's move on to our song cards. So if you know the song's cool, if you don't and you feel so compelled, there'll be a message for you in the lyrics. You don't have to listen to the music, but, I mean, you can. But there'll be a powerful message for you in the lyrics. At least pick one of the songs and look up the lyrics and see what your person wants to say. Baby Baby by Amy Grant. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that song forever. Don't Give Up on Me, Andy Grammer. That's very much this. Like, don't give up on me, I'm gonna get there. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Doing Time by Lana Del Rey. And Love is Madness by 30 Seconds to Mars and Halsey. Oh, they're telling me to pick one more. Hold on. What is this? To Make You Feel My Love by Garth Brooks. I think that's going to be important for somebody out there. All right. So if you want to screenshot that and look one of them up when we're done with the reading. And let's get some messages. I'm gonna go with this deck. All right. So just like a general reading, not like if some of these messages don't fit your situation, let it go. Usually they're all pretty fitting, but every once in a while there'll be one-offs, but take it if it fits, leave it if it doesn't. I wonder how you feel. So I feel like this person does think about how you feel, what you think. Some of them are worried that you've forgotten about them. I replay our conversations over and over. It's time for me to heal now. Thank you. It is time. I feel so drawn to you. You are the best thing in my life. I need security. I want to feel that way again. I feel the sexual tension. I know I was a distraction from your pain. The timing just wasn't right for us. Your intellect arouses me. Can't stop thinking about you. I watch your social media. I don't know what comes next. And I would do it all again. I don't feel like I'm done with this part of the read. I don't know. What else do I want to dive into? I haven't used these decks in a while, or this little deck in forever. So we'll see what comes up, pile 3. I'm not ready to move on to advice and confirmations just yet. So what else for pile 3? Adventure. Makes me think of the song Coldplay, Adventure of a Lifetime. But this person sees you as their greatest adventure. We have that star energy again, wishing on a star, that healing energy. You're like a wish fulfilled, a wish granted. Addiction. So you may have someone that's dealing with some addiction energy that could be addicted to you, addicted to thinking about you. Could be just dealing with addictions in general. We have being a bit on a journey. So we have an adventure, a journey. Like I'm on my path. I'm taking my journey. I'm trying. I am trying. I screwed up. Thinking of you. Planning. I am making a plan. I am trying to change. I am doing stuff behind the scenes. And I'm healing. That has come up several times. I was lost. You know, it is, this one flipped out. It is the truth that I'm healing. I have loyalty towards this. I have been a bit lost. You were right, and I love you. So those are your extra messages. All right, I want to move into some guidance, and then we'll do confirmations for those who like that. So let's see. Advice or guidance for pile 3, please. Advice or guidance for pile 3. Do we have a card that flipped? Maybe not. Okay. Advice or guidance, pile 3. Crocus, breathe, calm, rest, stop, and just be. So with this being a guidance card, there really feels like there's not much you need to do. Just stay calm, rest, focus in on yourself. Everlasting daisy, fortitude, be brave and dig deep. And then nasturtium, grounding. The beginning is where you need to be. So there may be a need for a new beginning, starting again. But being like the way this all feels is like being brave, digging deep, resting, grounding yourself. You know, we do have grounding here, really connecting with what you need and what you want. If you found like this connection at times has been a little overwhelming for you, just to focus back in on yourself and what you need, and just release, allow things to play out as they should. The bottom, we have power. Take hold of what you know is yours. Like you have more power than you give yourself credit for, pile 3. You have your power to over this and not allow it to power you. Okay, so let's get some confirmations. My mouth is so dry on this reading. I don't really know why. All right, so for those that need confirmation, this is their person. Write that. I think this is North Node. There's a future to this, or future connection where you're meant to be, where you're meant to go. We have 9th house energy, which is Scorpio. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. And we have the Sagittarius sign here. So Sagittarius, we have Libra energy with the 7th house. We have Virgo energy. We have 8th house, which is Scorpio. And we have 4th house, Cancer. Now the corresponding months to the numbers, we have September, July, April, June, and August could be important months as well for you or them. Let's get some attributes. If there's any confirmation. Shy, dark hair, intense eyes or intense eye contact, and light hair. So some of you may have dark hair, light hair. Some of you guys could have contrast. Someone could have lighter density or thinning hair. But intense eyes or intense eye contact. All right, for those that need extra confirmation that this is indeed their person. We have well-rounded, optimistic, Libra, and short. So someone could have short stature, or there could be a big height difference. Okay, let's see. Let's get you some letters. This could be spell someone's name, initials. I'll see if I haven't been channeling a lot of names lately. I just go with whatever they give me. I don't ever try to force things. All right. So we have H, F, C, A, B, G, and N. I am hearing Carolyn, Gabby, Gabe, Gabrielle, Gabriel. Charlie, Charlene, Fibbin, but I don't know if that's a name. Fan, someone could be like an influencer or slightly famous where they have a lot of fans. Like saying Banff for some reason. Cheyenne. Gage. Frank. Frederick. Let me go in for one more. What are we going to pull out? A Z. Well, that's very specific. Maybe someone needed to see that Z. All right, I'm not really getting other channels, so if you see your person's name or just initials or yours, please take that for however that fits. As always, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. Don't forget to like, share. If you're interested in a personal reading, a personal look into your situation, not just a general reading, feel free to look at my description box for instructions for booking a reading with me. I do live and recorded readings. As always, again, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in a future reading. Bye, guys.